Welcome to the show.
The show.
Put the cookie down now.
It's gonna be a good one.
I am not a pervert.
Yeah, one of Arnie's best films ever.
Oh my god. Fuck's sake.
I'm looking forward to this one now.
Yeah. Another classic film. Like, I don't even know what to. You're representing us with your Absolute Cuts Christmas jumper.
An Absolute Cuts Christmas jumper. Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Not officially on sale.
No.
Because this was kindly made to us.
Yes.
And also our t-shirt man is shafting us.
Well, yeah. He also has. I did reply. I asked him an email. Like, he usually pops up 4.5 weeks later. So I'm just sitting there going, like, this guy's not actually even checking his general emails.
Who is this dude?
It's on podcast merch. There's other podcasts on it.
Right.
I can't tell if he's actually now just put it up. It's like half of them have no idea that's going on. You know.
Aye.
But yeah. I think I'm going to cancel that guy.
Yes.
Because he keeps going like, I've sold like 7. I'm like, I've seen more than that.
Is that all he said?
Yeah.
I've individually seen more than that.
Oh, right, exactly.
Yeah.
Every time we're like, yeah. So no.
I could name 7 people just now.
Yeah.
I bought 7.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, fucking, yeah, total disaster. So I'll change that up. Yeah. I've already actually said, give me a deletion of this because we're going something else. And he hasn't even replied to that.
This guy's business practices are...
I'm not even going to lie. He was fucking great when we were doing the NFL one. Mm-hmm. He was great.
Oh, it's the same dude.
Oh, he was quick, did it all fucking easy. We even chucked us out a couple of jumpers.
Yeah.
I've asked us for Absolute Cut hoodies. Mm-hmm. And for my ma last Christmas.
And he's still not delivered. Maybe the guy's going through shit.
He has to be, because he's not even going for it. Yeah, we hope he is. This is shocking. This is how unprofessional this is. We're just going on to the official makers of our merch.
If we actually find out that there's something wrong with this guy, I do apologise.
No, I don't. I don't really. I can't actually think of anything. He got mangled in a car crash and his family died. I'm like...
Yeah, we're hassling them for 7 t-shirt sales.
Get your fucking... Where's that money? Are you taking 25% for...
I don't care what estate it's tied up in. all I'm hearing is excuses. All I'm hearing is lawyers' letters, will readings. Yeah. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. 14 quid.
We've all got Christmas to play for.
No. Yeah. So we do have that kind of guy, right? Yeah. And I've actually been wearing it's actually there. I've been wearing the...
Is it comfy? Because I've worn the Hans Gruber jumper quite a lot this week. It's very, very, very comfy.
Yeah, I've been wearing the Gremlins one a lot.
Aye. I've got 2 more.
It's now my premier Christmas jumper, you know.
Ah, nice.
And I've been wearing this one too.
Yeah.
I'm wearing people are like, I wonder if they wear them. I do. I'm even wearing Aaron Murtaugh's fucking Steelers one he gave me too.
Nice.
So I'm all decked out. I got these jeans were given to me by an old guy.
By an Absolute Cuts fan on a bus.
I need to take my jeans, bro.
We had what was I going to say there? Oh, fuck, it's completely gone from my head. Oh, we had a laugh because thank you very much for the nice comments about the Gremlins clip, because we enjoyed it very much as well. And
that was so funny what you messaged.
And then we were like, we'll put up the bit that we thought was hilarious about the Irish version of Gremlins called Fenians, and we're like, put that up as a clip. And you sent it to me and went, I'm howling laughing at this again. Yeah. And then I watched it and I was like, I was howling again. And then I went, bet it gets about 1,500 views. 1,537.
It's fucking...
What do you want from us? Genuinely, what do you want from us?
Oh,
I don't understand.
It's so funny that you basically got 1,500. You know, some people will be like, "That's grand." I'm like, not with the people we know. Some people we know, I'm like, that's bullshit.
No. Let's talk about the World Cup draw.
No,
because I was away this weekend. We did our Star Wars themed bar gig.
Oh yeah.
That was all right.
It was.
It was all right.
I was chatting to the couple in the front, and it was their mother.
Oh yeah, I got chat with them. Yeah,
you get all horsed into them as well. Yeah,
there was not Star Wars themed enough for me.
Fuck up. I kind of thought it was just a nerdy bar rather than angry. I walked up and like the roof. I noticed there was a lot of shit on the roof, but I actually forgot for a good second.
There's a lot of figures. There's a lot of kind of shit you could buy in shops like Menkind.
Yeah.
But I genuinely thought it would be like the Cantina and the original Star Wars.
No.
And I wasn't expecting like actual fucking droids and shit walking about.
But the housing in a fucking business park and
aye, what mental, wasn't it?
My God,
Did you have to walk to?
So obviously this place is really like just driving, so whatever. So I ended up in. I didn't go from Stockton. I landed into, is it Thornaby or something?
Thornaby, yeah.
Thornaby, right? Or Thornsby or Thornaby, whatever. So I walked from that one, and then I was leaving from the Stockton one, right? So I was walking along, and I was like, it's actually 30 minutes, whatever, grand. Everywhere I walked, like it was telling me to go on the map, there was no... like one of them just goes, just turn left. It was just a fucking motorway, like a massive 4-lane. I was like, there's nowhere to walk there. So I just keep walking through different business parks till I finally found it. But I was just walking alongside the hard shoulder for a good while. I was hard shouldering it.
It was a wild. I've done gigs like in those kind of places before where it's just a bit in the middle of an industrial estate, and you go, I mean, I suppose there was was there houses around it? I didn't even notice that.
No, it was business parks.
Yeah,
with just like motorways.
Yeah,
like as if it felt like you were 10 minutes away from an airport.
Aye.
5-10 minutes away from an airport, so there's just all that stuff, but nobody really living. And then you just walk in. I go, is it here? And I walk in. The fucking bar's great. It was busy, like.
Oh, it was rammed.
And did you see the fake bookshelf?
Did
you enjoy that?
I know.
I knew you wouldn't.
No.
I knew you wouldn't bring.
I was telling someone else that because I met Freddie Quinn, because he was gigging in Stockton that night as well, and he was like, "Do you want to go out for a drink with me and my girlfriend?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "How was the gig?" And I was like, when I first got there, I said, "Where's the toilet?" And the guy said, "Oh, you have to pull a particular book on this shelf." And I just went, "Fuck off, man. Honestly, like I don't need this. I just need a pee. I don't need a fucking task."
How come you like this, but you like James Bond and don't like?
That's not James Bond. That's not James Bond in the slightest. No, it's not. It's not nowhere near. Nobody. No, they don't. They don't have fake doors. Nobody pulls a book. This. I don't know what that more Sherlock Holmes kind of shit. That's kind of stuff. I was like, and then I couldn't work it out. So he said, "I'll go to the bookshelf. It's behind the bookshelf." So I was like, "Right, okay."
I did have to.
So I had to wait for another guy to come and do it before I could then go into the toilet. I was like, "Oh no, this is shite, man."
I did turn around going, "What? Where is it?" I forgot he told me, and then this woman was like, "Pull the book," and I went, "Oh, yeah, cheers."
Was it a particular book you had to pull as well?
No, there was an actual thin bar that comes out. It's very hard to see. It's alongside the book, but it's actually...
So I didn't see the guy do it, and I was like, see if there's just shitloads of books here, and you have to pull the particular fucking Robinson Crusoe or some shit like that. I'll be furious.
A book of farts.
I can't even think. I was trying to think of a pun for what book it could be, but I don't have...
Yeah.
And my brain is not... wired up enough yet for that kind of stuff. But yeah, then we watched. That was the night of the World Cup, wasn't it? The World Cup draw.
Was on Friday, wasn't it? Yeah.
A wild thing that was.
Oh Jesus Christ! So yes, so I fucking forgot about a major part of this. Halfway walk along the motorway, I started getting fed up because I was there early as well. I had another maybe 2 hours to burn. And I was like, great, I'll just sit in a coffee shop or something along the way. Obviously walked too far and realized I was in a motorway. And I went, are you fucking serious? So I Googled nearby coffee shop. And there was like, there's one open to 10. I was like, that doesn't sound good. And it's called Hobo's Cafe.
Yes.
Right? Hobo's Coffee Shop. And I go, fuck me, is this going to be another one of these? Is that going to be an actual like coffee shop for homeless people? I don't know if it was like some sort of like community one rather than landing in a soup kitchen or something.
Yeah. So
I walked down.
I don't know if they'd advertised it as that. I don't know.
They get 3.5 stars too.
I don't think. I think Hobo's is possibly a name. I don't think they actually specifically advertise it of a homeless person's
like,
coffee shop. Like, it seems a bit insensitive.
Government sponsored Hobo's Coffee Shop, right? And I walked in, and it's a paddle. You know, paddle board.
Paddle.
Padel.
I don't know how you say it. I've never found out how you say it. It is paddle.
Yeah, because Aaron Butler was talking a lot about paddle over in Belfast. Right.
Aaron Butler?
Yeah. You know Aaron Butler?
No.
Yeah,
is Aaron Butler not an actor?
Austin Butler.
Sorry.
Very
apologies. Yeah.
One's a Belfast comic.
There's a lot of comics that are into it.
Yeah. So they're doing it. So it's just like what, squash kind of squash, but on a tennis court.
It's like small tennis.
Aye, yeah.
I quite fancy it.
It'd look good
because it would be good, but you can't. You have to play it in doubles. You can't play it as a single.
There were singles.
Was there?
There were singles. They were tinier. They were smaller, like half courts.
See, I'd quite happily play singles, but
yeah. That's funny because I know you have to usually sign up to it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, the backstage of Lavery's, they were all talking about paddle.
Right? Were they?
Yeah. So I was sitting there. That was like a couple of days before or whatever. Yeah, it was the 2 days before. So I was sitting there going, "Fuck me! I've actually ended up in a paddle place after all this."
Aye.
So it was just a little tiny coffee thing attached inside it. So all I did was sit there drinking coffee, watching cunts play paddle. But then I was like, fuck me, what am I going to do here? There's literally nothing to do. It didn't bring my shit. And then it was like the World Cup draw is going to be on the FIFA website.
There you go.
Fuck me. So I sat in a paddle court drinking my hobo's coffee. And I had the most strange fucking like that was I don't know, like a fever dream.
Before we go on it, like I don't know. I think I'm too old now to join a club.
Nah.
I don't know if I'm too old now to check up a new sport. Because I quite fancy it, but then I don't want to look like a wanker and put out online and go, hey, is there any comedians that are... Because the risk you do with that is then it's not the comedians you want it to be.
I think you'd be all right in Glasgow.
Aye. Just by saying... I know Manford is like one of the faces of paddle. Like he is. He's like literally every single time he's gigging up here.
You should get a thin guy.
I've opened...
I don't know Jason Manford, so
he's always going on about paddle because he was at the paddle court that's near my house.
Yeah,
and I just assumed it was double, so I was like, I'm gonna have to find some other fucker. Rob Thomas plays it as well.
Yeah,
again.
Yeah,
big massive fat guy.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's obviously too easy.
Aye. I mean, it looks like it's not tennis. It's not.
No, but in fairness, they're running around like this. I was watching.
It's good. Squash is good.
Yeah,
you ever played squash?
Like,
squash are fucking great.
I'm pretty sure I haven't.
Squash are brilliant game.
It looks good.
Yeah.
What's the one where it's like lacrosse thing? You kind of catch it and fling it off a fucking.
What is that? It's like an Indian kind of game. Penang or some shit like that.
I think that's a curry. It is.
Let's find out what
it's a Thai curry.
I'm just going to ask. I've realised Chat GPT is good for. I've started using it a lot more now. Because you can just type in random shit and it'll find it.
Oh yeah.
Whereas Google's very picky about what information it's been given.
Yeah.
Right. What is?
Yeah, I got it. I keep going on to. It does all my invoices now.
I know.
Seconds.
See, I know you said that, but you still have to type in all the information. No. So you might as well type in.
No, you just say it into the voice part.
The what?
There's a little voice prompt.
For ChatGPT.
So, look, if I go to ChatGPT, do you have the app?
Right, I'm on the website just now.
Oh, right. Well, there's
what is the sport where you fling balls at a wall with a big hook thing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, look.
You're thinking of JINGLE. It's played with a curved basket called a cesta strapped to the player's arms. The players hurl a ball, a pelota, at a wall at extreme high speeds, often 150 miles per hour, as part of the Basque tradition sport called pelota.
There you go.
So it's not Indian in the slightest. Just sounds Indian. Jalalai.
Yeah, Jalalai, pelota.
JLI.
Yeah.
JLI.
JLI.
JLS.
No, I'm trying to think.
Merry Christmas. Sort of the funniest fucking clips you'll ever see.
I don't know.
I've seen that. The wee GLS are doing Last Christmas. And all the rest of them will get these deep, soulful voices, and then the wee cheeky chappy guy just goes, Merry Christmas.
Oh, no, like an elf.
Like a fucking, like he's just been down a chimney.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
Oh, that's excellent. No, just the app, you just voice it.
So
just give me an invoice for Lavery's.
So an invoice. So I'm going. So
I'll do one for you.
Right. Okay.
Right. So you just be like, this is very funny teaching this cunt how to use ChatGPT, right? Let me see it. Right. So here, ChatGPT, my good buddy. You wouldn't do me an invoice for a gig I did last night at Chuckles Comedy Club. I got paid 15 grand for a 10-minute set. Usually yesterday's date. My address is whatever, Titty Lane, County Donegal, EH12 1914, and yeah. Oh, you have to put your bank details in at the end.
Oh well.
I just have that ready, you know.
How do you mean you have it ready?
well, if I have a thing, I just.
I'm going to try tonight because I've got about 10 invoices to send, and I want to.
Well, look, that's what it's put up down. Then you kind of just go and fix it from there. If you have anything, you can just chat to it again and go, no, it's not that time. And then he automatically gets you into a doc file as well.
Right, okay.
You know.
So then if you could, so then after that, so how many of these can you do? Because I know ChatGPT.
Well, you can get a free account and just.
You get a free account, but then because I've tried to ChatGPT, and then if you keep asking it questions, eventually it goes, you need to pay for this now. We've been talking too long.
No, it stops me only if I had to do like images, but like even the gremlin images that were from people on the Discord.
Right,
that was Zane, I believe, did the gremlin image.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that one.
Because I don't think it's ever created an image for me. I've tried to do stuff.
It does stop it, but I think you might need an account for that.
Aye.
God, I puked there.
Before we talk about World Cup Draw, do you know where I did a gig yesterday? Faslane Naval Base.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that the... I've been asked to do them loads.
It's where they keep Trident.
Is it? What's that again? I do know what that is.
You don't know what Trident is? Trident's Britain's nuclear deterrent.
Okay, right. Okay.
It's like
the Iron Dome.
I think the deal is because there's always that thing where it's like there's actually 4 nuclear submarines that can be based there, and people always go, "Why the fuck's it called Trident?" But then there's another reason for it. I can't remember what it is. It's too boring to go into. But yeah, it was fascinating to see. This second time I've done it. I did it about 7 years ago. I realised because when I went there, you got there's a shitload of checks you need to do, obviously, to get in, and you get your car swept and all this kind of stuff. And you go in and get this safety video, and then I went up and
you check underneath your car and you don't want you bombing.
Yeah, and then
they open fire.
Yeah, but they. Because when I got there and you have to get your photo taken, the guy was like, "Oh no, they take your photo. There's one of you in the system." I was like, "Oh Jesus, for 7 years ago, that's not great." I didn't realise it was being kept in the MOD.
I hate that.
Website.
That happened to me at a casino in Dublin. I told you that.
Oh, aye. That's all right.
You were here in 2016. I was like, "No, I wasn't." And they go,
"Aye."
I was like, "Oh, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "What time was that?"
Aye, but fucking strange. You get a strange ass gig, man.
Yeah, I have been asked to do. I don't know if it's that exact one. You know, it's the fucking British Army gigs.
Oh, aye, the British Army gigs. They're a different.
That's a different one.
A different kettle of fish. This is the Navy.
All right.
But it was bizarre. There was like fucking. There was like a whole table of Royal Marines, all in camouflage gear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why did they wear camouflage?
That's what I went into them. I was like, "You're like one of those pricks that you know if you like
full kit wanker.
You know if you know if you know someone that's in the forces and they wear their uniform to a wedding, and you go, you don't need to do this. Fuck off.
God,
you don't need to do this. Just wear a normal suit and what you like." I imagine it happens in America all the time with people going up and thank you so much for your service. It's probably just to get free drinks. If you give me free drinks,
you get one.
I'd quite fancy being, one of those people that pretend to have served in Vietnam.
Oh my God, yeah.
If that give me free drinks. But then if actual veterans find out, they kick the living shit out of you.
Yeah.
Because they're like, who'd you serve with? And I'm like, fucking 45th Airborne, my man. And he's like, where were you based out of? I'm like, Albuquerque. And he goes,
Vietnam?
Yeah. That's not how it works. Yeah. There is no 45th Airborne in Albuquerque. Get them. And then they beat the living shit out of you.
Yeah, oh, sorry, there's a bit of shrapnel. My head's all messed up. I don't remember shit too well. It was Korea. They're like, there's a big difference. There's all the same. And then they give you a drink then because you're a racist.
Exactly.
So you get out of it. They're all the same to me.
So the World Cup draw. Wild.
Yeah, it was the people always use the old fever dream as it was like watching a fever dream, but it really was odd. It felt like it was not scripted at all.
No.
Like who the fuck was it there? Before Rio Ferdinand, of course, was going to stink the whole thing out.
Oh Jesus!
Who thought Rio Ferdinand? Or the whole world?
I don't
know how you got it.
Even exactly, Amy was asking me. She was like, "How has Rio Ferdinand risen so high in the FIFA consideration that he's hosting?"
Yeah,
I was biggest draw.
I was expecting somebody like. I wouldn't mind if Zidane or Pirlo popped out.
Aye, but I know. But did it need to be a footballer? Like, did it need to be?
Well,
because I know they had Kevin Hart and Heidi Klum there, which was fucking shite enough.
The fucking shocking. Them two had no chemistry.
Oh my God!
It was like both of them first time meeting each other's race. That's what they were acting like. I know it hasn't, but they acted like it.
Yeah, yeah. It was so terrible.
No, yeah, Kevin Hart was proper dying.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's a shocking gig to have.
Yeah.
but, like still like.
But then they didn't make it any easier for him because they tried to give him wee skits.
Aye.
They gave him 2 wee comedy sketches, and then they gave him a wee bit where was that Danny Ramirez? Is that the new Falcon?
Oh, is that who that is?
I think that is.
Oh,
Whereas
God,
he
was fucking.
because he's South American, seemed to know his shit.
Yeah.
Like, at least he knew a bit about football. And then there's at one point where he asks Rio Ferdinand, "Did you never score against such and such?" And he goes, "What are you trying to say, Dan? I'm a defender." And he's like, "Yeah, but you go for corners." And then Rio pretends to get offended, but does it so terribly badly that he just looks like he's raging. And then it's really awkward.
I'll kill you, Danny.
It's so oh my
It was so.
And
like,
then
yeah.
the best bit when Shaq came on.
Oh man, like right. So I watch a lot of American sports. He's
Yeah.
on all of it. So I'm used to Shaq
Yeah.
doing his thing.
Because I knew, like, oh, they'll bring Shaq on, and because Kevin Hart's so tiny, they'll do the exact same jokes that they did already at the roast that they were both on. And they did. But then Shaq just went fucking. He went.
But Shaq plays
He
with.
freebased. And then just.
yeah. But Shaq also like is a bit more on the things. Everybody else is a bit loud and keeps it going. He's in there like taking
Yeah.
the energy, but out
Yeah.
of it. But there was
Yeah.
already no energy. So
He,
it was funny.
Shaq went well off script and then said, "Do you know what they call me in the football world? David Blackham." And you're like, what? It didn't make any sense, Shaq. I'm here for it, but it doesn't make any sense.
There's so many better ones you
Jesus,
could have
David Blackham, what?
David Blackham.
That's incredible.
Didn't even remotely run off the tongue at all. Rolled off the tongue at all. David
they-
Blackman.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know what they call me, that Man City player, Rudiger, but with a hard R.
Jesus Christ. And oh fuck me, yeah. Danny Ramirez, by the way, that's a name that sounds like he would be good at football. I presume he'd be good at football. If your name is Danny
Yeah.
Ramirez,
Danny Ramirez, yeah.
you're getting at least 12 goals in the Premiership.
The Trump bit was the
Now, so
absolute.
yeah, that was bizarre. That was genuinely like, because I know FIFA are a bit like obviously famously corrupt and you're ready for it, but I haven't seen them do something that brazen. Like that was a suck job.
Yeah.
Live on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Like a long one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was both hands cupping the balls, making sure he gets a towel afterwards,
Yeah.
proper suck off. Like that was, yeah.
Thank you for bringing so much peace to the
Oh
world.
my God.
And it's like it's just capital rights.
Yeah.
Images in the background.
And
And he keeps claiming that he stopped the Israel-Palestine thing. Which
Yeah.
is so
He
amazing.
mentioned a few conflicts that he's stopped.
It's like you've done none of these. They're
Yeah.
still bombing, guys. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
And the trophy as well with the victim's hands try to grasp some kind of globe. Was that all the children of Epstein Island's arms just reaching out for some kind of solace, some kind of escape?
And I'm going, this is me.
My favourite bit was when he went, because I was like, he's going to say something, he's going to pronounce something really stupid, and he really fucking delivered it. He was like, it's like, when I was a young man, and it turns out he was 30. When I was a young man, I remember watching the New York Cosmos, and one particular player, Pele, I assume one of the greats. Pele. And I was like, yes,
How could you get Pele wrong?
Pele.
Of all people, like you have to go out of your way to call
Oh my
it Pele.
God, he fucking really dragged it out. It was Pele.
Yeah.
And then who was the guy?
Maradona.
There was a guy. Who was it? Was it Wayne Gretzky that was doing
Aye.
one of the? And he kept pronouncing things wrong.
Wayne Gretzky.
North Macedonia.
North Macedonia.
Curacao.
Krakow. He actually pronounced it the way I wish it was pronounced. Krakow. Krakow. Poland.
Fucking idiot.
Poland. Fucking Teletubbies. Poland. He
Oh
was
my
like,
God, they're so fucking.
yeah, every one of them. And do you know what the worst part I thought of the whole thing was? Every one of them, like every single one of these draws, everyone struggles with the ball for just a split second more than you think.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. Rio just kept going, oh, you got it this time. And it just added tension to it every time. You thought he was helping. But in my head, see if he, by ball 3, because they had to do too many balls.
Oh, yeah.
But he was like ball 4, and he goes, you're going to get this one here. And I'm like, you see you, Rio.
There's a couple of weird bits.
See you, Rio.
The whole bit at the start where they had Mark Carney and Trump and whoever the Mexican dude is, and they drew the balls, and it was just their country.
Yeah.
And even Trump went, "What's it gonna be? Oh, what a shock!
Yeah.
America." And you're like, I don't understand. Why do that? They've never done that before. Yeah. We already know what groups they're going to be in.
Yeah.
So just have them on the fucking screen. Is that just to get the small cheer of recognition where somebody pulls out and it says Canada?
Yeah. I also thought it was weird because it just goes, "Hey guys, look how easily we could rig this." Well, that's what I looked at it going.
There is footage online about one. I think it's Gretzky where somebody's went, "Look at this corrupt bastard," right? And he goes in and he pretends to swirl it about, but he's got a ball gripped the whole time he's swirling it about. So he's like palming it as if he's a close-up magician. So he's got it gripped like that, and then it comes out. And I can't remember what country. I think it was Portugal, and it comes out a country where you go, right. So that was. And fucking watching it in Scotland, you were just like, it was so frustrating.
Yeah.
Because it was like 4 groups drawn. And, right, you can't be in that one because there's already an African team in that one. Yeah. It can't be that one because you're like, fucking, we are destined to get this fucking Brazil-Morocco group.
Yeah. The whole thing didn't, I don't like the new thing. I already complained about most of football at the moment, but like, that draw isn't really fun. You end up getting your teams right, and then they're like, well, this person can't get this, and then this person obviously can't now meet until the semi-final.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, nobody wants this.
So many
Nobody
permutations.
actually wanted this. The permutations. Well, this person, and no, actually, one European country can have one European team in it, but that can only be at the end of the. I was like, oh God, we'll skip to I
don't know. I honestly don't know how they even managed to get their heads around all of that and keep a track of it all. And then fucking Lauryn Hill comes out.
Oh Jesus,
with
Lord,
her
that was
R&B
so
shite.
bad. Hip hop. There was R&B with it. That was so bad. That was so bad. You fucking it was so shit. Do you know? I was sitting there going about Lauryn Hill. I was like, Lauryn Hill's been done. Like for tax evasion, that was her big one. She went to jail for that. It's all tax evasion stuff, right? She refuses to like pay
tax.
She's like fucking reparations. And shit.
So it's not even tax avoidance; it's tax evasion.
Oh, she's done tax evasion, right? And fucks off then, you know. And I think she's married to. I was like, at least Lauryn Hill, some parts of it was good, but like Zion Marley is fucking like the worst.
Is that who she's married to?
She's married to one of Bob's sons.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and that was Zion that came out, wasn't it? Not yeah. Zion. That was Bob Marley's son that came out.
Oh, right, okay.
And he's like that was Bob Marley's third least talented son. So I was just like, any of the other Marleys would be all right. Like, you could get Damian Marley in there, or
that dog from Marley and Me.
and he was terrible. He was especially terrible.
Yeah.
Whole thing's bad, but it was just funny. I was like, I think I was like tweeting about it because I was like, did FIFA just fucking get Lauryn Hill for some tax avoidance? Fucking, that's the only reason you was brought in. You know, you need some tips in the back. You're like, I go out and sing a song as well, but you're here for something else.
Is Marley not the guy in Christmas Carol? Is he not one of the characters?
Marley.
What?
What's that song?
I don't know what you're trying to sing.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Muppets. Sorry.
Yeah, so I'd be Muppets Christmas Carol.
Okay, yeah.
Marley Christmas Carol. I'm pretty sure he's.
That's the song.
Because Bob Cratchit, he's the guy that works. Marley. Yeah, Marley's the guy that visits. He's Jacob Marley. He's the former business partner of Ebenezer Scrooge. Okay. He arrives at the start to say there's going to be 3 more of these spooky bastards going to be visiting you soon. So
that's the exact quote.
Yeah, they're fucking great. I love the Christmas Carol story. I think it's one of the best stories ever written in my life. In my life, in all life, everyone's lives. Yeah,
in general lives.
So since the draw, I've had a week of just moaning about the World Cup. And for some reason, like 3 of the tweets have gone mental. Like 3 million views and shit. And it's just Americans getting at me. Yeah. Like I've just spent most of the week arguing with Americans. It's incredible.
I didn't see this. I haven't been on too much.
Incredible how much like
I seen your tweet saying about upsetting a lot of Americans. And I've just realised I haven't gone back for it.
well, most of them just come on and going, well, this happens. Like I was moaning about the fact that they've introduced drinks breaks to after 22 minutes, and I was like, so now making it into quarters.
Advert, just
right?
an advert.
So it's going to be like just that, like, right? Just admit it, right? And this was player welfare because we did it in the last World Cup, and I was like, I know you did it in the last World Cup. You also did it in America in '94 when it was needed, when it was really fucking hot. Right?
Yeah.
And he did it in Brazil when it was really hot. You've done it in England when it's really fucking hot,
Yeah.
right? But it's the fact that it's mandatory, and it's even being done in the stadiums that have roofs and climate control. And I was like, well, it's not player welfare at all, is it then?
Yeah,
It's not in the slightest.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're allowed, the coaches are allowed to come in and have tactical talks during these things. So it's quarters. Just fucking admit it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then most of them come and go, oh my God, they did this in the last one, you fucking retard. The amount of times I've been called a retard this week has been incredible. Some guy called me.
Before you got online?
Some guy tried to call me a faggot, right? But didn't have the bravery to say the word. So put two Q's instead of the two G's. And I was like, you fucking shite bag.
Yeah. That's actually worse because you're trying to say a slur, but you didn't even.
Yeah, don't make me do the work. I've now had to go, all right, that's what he means. No, I've said it.
Yeah. You stupid fap bastard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. Don't say that.
Horrific. Fucking typical.
Oh, fucking honest to God, Americans.
That's such right. Why would you not just use another word that you would be alright using?
Yeah,
rather than
exactly.
fucking mental.
Yeah. Quite liberally using that retard all over the shop.
You're an absolute facket.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what?
What?
Yeah. Also, I'm not going to be offended by that. We don't have that word in this country.
Yeah.
I'm literally like, stop calling me. It's like calling me a fucking cracker.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be sitting there going, what? He called me what? Jesus, cracker.
I'll show you, hunky.
A white bread cracker. Come, what? This is disgusting. I've never been so offended in my life.
Did he just call me a fucking dweeb? He called me a fucking dweeb?
Yeah. Also, get better slurs. Get better offensive words, you fucking dicks.
Fucking. And then you say cunt over there, and he's like,
see, that's the thing. I immediately reply with, what are you talking about, you stupid cunt? And then he suddenly, you can almost feel him go, oh, wait a minute here.
I said fuck it.
I didn't realize we're pulling out the big gun straight away. Like,
you're going to have to start respelling them as well. You absolute bunt. Dunt. Can't have a K word. You runt.
Yeah, runt.
Yeah.
Right, let's get to the film.
I think we have a lot to talk about.
We do.
This one, right?
We do. What a pile of shite.
Yeah, this is going to be great.
What an utter pile of shite.
Right. So this is one of my possibly, definitely, easily in the top 3 Christmas films of all time, mine. Right. And I was like, I wonder what this is going to be like. I haven't seen it in about 5 or 6 years, I would say. Fucking loved it again.
Oh.
I actually wrote it. My Letterboxd review was, I can see, and it got slaughtered by critics.
Yes.
And Letterboxd is only 2.9 out of 5, which is not good. Right?
No.
And
It's a lot higher than I thought it would be.
I was sitting there writing I mean, he uppercuts a reindeer. I don't understand what you want.
No, listen, I'm not saying it. I am not in any way saying it wasn't entertaining.
Yeah.
It was incredibly entertaining.
Oh, so stupid. I mean, like, I get it. I have a lot to laugh about here too.
God, I watched it with my son last night, and so he was in from the start, and then the other two came in and joined us for the last half hour, and at one point they just kind of went, what is genuinely, what is this?
Did they just turn up at the parade?
They turned up, pretty much just as the parade started.
What is happening? He's just swinging about.
What? And then, like, is he supposed to talk like that? And, like, just like, oh my God, like, Arnie's comic timing. This is his worst attempts at comedy.
He's, look.
Where's your Christmas spirit?
Yeah, right. Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger is... I fucking love him. He's a terrible, terrible actor.
Oh,
he's terrible in literally every single film he's ever been in. Really, technically, on an acting thing. Like, I mean, yeah,
That's why.
But I fucking love
he's
him. He
only-
carries everything. Like I think he's brilliant because like you can watch him. I could watch him all day. Like even though he's
aye.
but he's just fucking shit.
Oh, it's just terrible. But I think it's even worse when he tries to do it because at least when in like Commando, he's just delivering quips.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
and Terminator's perfect. Terminator is the perfect role for him. He's a robot, so he's gonna sound monosyllabic. He sounds like a robot anyway, so that's perfect. James Cameron went, right, fucking T-800, you're the man, right? Fair enough. But, and then, so even True Lies, you go, right, fair. It's comedies where he's acting really like, comes out as being like so bad.
Kindergarten Cop.
Yeah.
It's not a tumor.
Yeah, it's not a tumor. Who's your daddy and what does he do? There's a lot of noises from Arnold in this.
Yeah, he does.
There's a huge amount of
I must say he's quite a bad father in this.
Well, that's one of my. I've got a huge amount of questions about this.
Right. Yeah. Right.
In terms of how fucking. First of all, right, I forgot how it started. That Turbo Man show looks utter shite.
The what?
The Turbo Man show. It looks like a shite character.
Yeah.
It looks like I don't even understand. I get it's supposed to be like Power Rangers. What the big purple booster the pink booster. I don't even understand what that is. Yeah. I don't understand what the guy's what. So the guy he's Nemesis. What's he called? Dementor.
Yeah.
Has got like a big brain thing.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to have expanded brain power, but his brain seems to be just juice.
Yeah.
Slushing about in in like a goblet on top of his head.
Yeah.
Looks fucking gross. I was like, why is this kid into this? It looks like a shite program. And then you go, that's a fucking kid. That's Darth Vader.
What?
That's Darth Vader sitting there watching that. Jake Lloyd. He's the young Anakin Skywalker.
That's the young Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, and
I think I knew him from something.
Force Awakens.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
He's the wee guy, the midichlorian guy that Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor go, this kid's going to be something special.
Yeah.
That's him. That's pod racing.
Okay,
that's the same actor.
Okay, that's where I did know him from. I didn't know I knew him. I just thought it was from other child shit. Right.
That's the irony of when I was watching this, where he's going on about how shit a dad he's got, and I was like, you've no idea what a shit how much you are about to top your own father with what you now do. You're going to become the worst father in the universe of all time after this film.
That's great. But I never fucking put that together. Yeah,
because I would never have realised it because I've not seen this since I was about maybe 18, something like that. So at that point, I don't even think the prequel trilogy were even out. So I wouldn't have connected the dots between that. But I was like, that's a fucking kid for the pod race. It's ridiculous.
By the way, because it tries to get them like the two of them are together. Arnie looks like he's never met this kid before in his life.
Yeah,
a lot of it is acting like, oh, how'd you do at school today? Really badly acted up behind him. What is the first scene? Sorry, he misses the karate thing, is it?
So, basically, the kid's
There's
watching...
a lot to unpack here, because we have the neighbour, we have everything.
The kid's watching the Turbo Man.
Yeah, that's right.
And then his mum comes in and goes, right, come on, there's a karate recital. Also, right, I'm fairly... I'll get into this as well, right, in terms of how much I have sympathy for the dad, right?
Yeah.
I'm an hour late for this today because I had so much shit going on this morning. I forgot so many things. I couldn't find my keys. I couldn't find my wallet in it, even though I'd already put it in my bag. I booked a train from the wrong fucking station. Right? So it was all of this, right? So I get why he's this stressed, right? I don't think could they maybe have, because this recital is on the 23rd of December from what I've gathered, because the next day he realises he's not got the Turbo Man, so he has to go out shopping on Christmas Eve. This isn't crucial, right? I know the kid thinks this is important where he goes, man, it's my purple, it's fucking 3 before black. Could care less, right?
I got that belt.
Yeah.
I'd never
That's how
once
meaningless
give a
it
fuck.
is.
I never once give a fuck.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
how
know if
little
they
and
cared.
the
I think
fact
my
that
mum came once, but I was like, I don't want fucking Eugene.
And I've also never seen it delivered where they have to split open a box that keeps it in.
That does not happen.
So if you can't crack the box open, you don't get the belt.
You puny little bitch.
Yeah.
No.
There's no need to have this on the 23rd of December.
Yeah.
It is an added stress for all parents.
Yeah.
And I'm amazed anyone was there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I do not feel in any way harsh about Arnie not making this because it's a ridiculous thing to have on the night of the 23rd of December.
Yeah.
When it's Christmas Eve the next morning, the last thing you need is some fucking karate recital where you get belts.
Your man got arrested. He got arrested, like, trying to get there.
He did.
He tried.
Yeah. He also lies. He says he got a speeding ticket. He doesn't get a speeding ticket at all. He gets a ticket for going up the hard shoulder. That's why you get a ticket.
Yeah. Thank God he wasn't around the Stockton area that day. He would have clipped me. Yeah. So that's the first time he runs into that cop either too. But he gets kind of basically arrested. Kids all devastated. He's lying there. Wasn't he watching the TV? Just been like, oh.
Yeah.
And then he goes up. There's a bit here that doesn't make sense to me, right? Because he goes up there and remember, they goes like, whatever, what you want, sorry, blah, 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 Turbo Man doll, right? But he's already obviously asked Santa for the Turbo Man doll.
This is one of my big questions.
I'm so confused yet. So he goes, I want a Turbo Man doll. And I was like, but you've already asked Santa for it. Because I was so confused when he went up to the bedroom and she said, what, but you got that Turbo Man doll. And I was like, what? Because he's sitting there going like, oh my God, we bonded, we had a good time. And he's like, you got that Turbo Man doll? I would have been like, what? He just asked for it now. Yeah. So. Well,
I know, I think he's asked for it before. He's mentioned it before. And clearly, whether something's your kid's into, right? So obviously, they've put out. There's so many things I've got about this, right? I'll just might as well, right? First of all, right? Okay. Why is he's working on the 23rd, right? I get people working the 23rd. He sells mattresses.
Yeah.
Why is there a massive fucking run on mattresses on the 23rd? They're not going to be delivered for Christmas Day.
No,
right?
Never.
They're not.
Yeah.
Why is one guy orders 15 mattresses? Why? Why is he?
What's he doing?
Why is he run off his feet for mattresses 2 days before Christmas? If a mattress factory is closed down, I reckon from the 21st.
Yeah, definitely.
There's no way
chance.
there's a massive run.
That's New Year. They'll be like New Year.
To the point where he can barely. And also, anytime I've ordered anything from a company that is something like a mattress or something like that, you wait for them. The company have the upper hand and all that. Because if you then go, well, but I fucking need a mattress, and they go, well, it's Christmas, you stupid prick.
Yeah.
Right? How in what world do you think we'd be able to get a mattress to you? Yeah. Something as big as a mattress to you out on Christmas Eve? Don't be so utterly ridiculous. Shut up. Leave me alone. But him, he's working up to the hour. He's the only guy not at a party because he's got that many orders. So I found that this is, because I was like, I don't even know where this is set. I was like, is this New York? Is this Chicago? Oh. Fucking Minneapolis. I've never seen a film set in Minneapolis in my life.
Great.
So what is happening in the Minneapolis area where the 23rd of December is the biggest day of the year, the busiest day of the year for mattresses?
You usually start off the new year with a new mattress.
Utterly ridiculous. So, yeah, like...
They could have just met up when I think about it, it could have been any job that would have made sense because it had nothing to do with, so they've just...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know what would be... Like, have them work in a supermarket or something where they need to get their turkeys out or some shit like that.
I'm running off my foot. I'm running off my feet here. I'm running off my foot. I sell spark plugs for a living.
Just ain't it?
It's mad for Christmas.
Plumber.
A
plumber, right? A plumber... Pipes are frozen.
Yeah.
People's houses are flooded. He's run off his feet because people want to get their house all sorted out before Christmas, right? Or he works in a toy. Well, he couldn't work in a toy shop because that would make any sense. But something, I agree, something that needs to be done before Christmas. Don't pick something ridiculous as mattresses.
Yeah.
It's one of the most ludicrous things you could have picked. What do you mean I can't get a footstool? Fucking, is this not the place that sells footstools? I want 15 footstools and I want them by Christmas Day. This is an absolute...
No problem. You're our number one customer.
I've got washing to hang up. Yeah, and you're telling me you can't get a whirly-gig washing line to me by Christmas Day?
The cunt's giving stuff for free as well, basically. Like,
fucking...
You know, like he's doing like, oh, you're our number one customer. So he's even giving himself extra work with a lot of it.
Insane. So I blame him for not just telling people, shut
Fuck
up
off.
and leave me alone. But I also don't blame him because clearly in the Minneapolis, Minnesota area,
there's something going on.
There's a lot of shit going on where mattresses are needed to be had.
Maybe it was something nice. Trying to give mattresses for homeless people. That would be a terrible thing to give a homeless person, wouldn't it?
Because it would make them comfy. Well, it would comfy them, and then they wouldn't have any incentive to get off the street. You don't want
no, because my point would be they'd have to carry it around.
That's a much better point than mine.
Yeah, you would be like, what am I like? A sleeping bag, sure. You know, a blow up bed, like
possibly
a little small mattress, maybe. But
a self blow up bed with a pump, mattress would be hard.
Fucking mattress. Some guys like, hi. You know, he said like out the front of fucking Svarkovsky or something. Like, get out of the fucking door, and he's like, "Well, I'm going to need a hand."
Aye. You don't.
Because this is massive.
You don't want to go. You don't want to walk the streets and just see a shitload of homeless folk with mattresses in their back, like a load of dominoes, just fucking.
Yeah, dominoes going around. Oh god, that's actually one of the old jokes I always bring around for Christmas, but I did it in that Stanton gig about like. Always check your neighbours in the cold months because they always leave really cool stuff behind. And then I'd point at the oldest guy, be like, hey, what's your address? You fucking old. And the guy did not really enjoy it. Yeah. He's just like, he kind of looked like, I'm not that old. And I was like, you're at least 70.
Yeah. So then he misses a cracker cycle, then goes home, then does the most racist.
Oh, aye.
There's
two racist Asian impressions in this film. And I don't understand what people... I don't know
what the other one was.
The other one was one of the elves came down to do karate and jumped off the thing and did a wow with the candy canes. He did a wah as well. Yeah. But Arnie's, like, the thing about it is he puts so much into it that...
Such an expressive face, didn't he? Like,
yeah, of all times. Then he pulls it out. Like, his eyes went...
Yeah.
Like, and not like that. He went... Right, but he also, it's just like his face fucking loaded it up.
Yeah,
he was like,
yeah. He looks. It's the same. It's the same when he does it. It's the same face he does when Dennis Quaid dies on Mars in Total Recall. With big googly eyes.
It was so racist. A big fan of that. Yeah, as like anybody that pulls out for absolutely no reason. Well, the reason was his son did karate. But
aye.
The son looked disgusted. The son genuinely looked like, Jesus, you can't even be doing that. It's 1994.
I know. So one of the other questions that I had was with this, and you've pointed out as well. First of all, and this is a very, very personal reason why I hate this film, and I hate other films. I do not enjoy kids' films that give an illusion to children that parents buy the presents.
Yes.
I think it is a neglect... that the filmmakers have made. I also don't like it when radio stations do it. Now, this is harsh.
I actually do agree with this.
This is harsh to say.
Yeah.
But local radio stations that will talk, because they obviously know when you're going, and they of course they know because they have kids on it, right?
Yeah.
When you're driving to work to school in the morning, radio stations will come on and you will hear adverts. Right? Not so much the radio stations themselves, but although some of them do it, adverts for charities that say some children won't get anything this Christmas because they're too poor and they're in poverty. So what we would like to do is we would like people to donate presents so that they can still have a Christmas day. Now, again, the actual aim and intention of that, completely on board with. Right, have done gigs for them, completely on board with. What I'm saying is there needs to be a better way of wording it.
Yes, yeah.
So I don't, and I know they'll go, well, you deal with that. It's not our job to deal with your kids. but I don't want to have to field questions from an 8-year-old or a 6-year-old, which I have had to do to go, but surely Santa is bringing them gifts. Because you then have to go, well, the thing is, they're just naughty. That's what being poor makes you. Yeah, like if they're naughty kids, that's largely why they're poor. They're very naughty.
Yeah.
So they're not only they're poor, they're on the naughty list.
Their mother's on the game.
Yeah.
So, their mother's on the game.
Santa.
The father has gambled.
Yeah.
Santa's not coming there, because all he's going to do. Santa's not going to give a present. The parents are going to sell it tomorrow for crack cocaine children.
Yeah. It's, I know we call it the naughty and nice list, but it's not really. It's the prosperous and scum list. That's what it's actually called.
He's a classist. He's quite a classist, Santa Claus.
It's not so much that he doesn't want to give them presents. He just doesn't want to enter their areas. Because
they don't have chimneys, son.
Yeah.
They don't have chimneys, them lot. Them lot.
Santa has to come down the chimney. He can't just climb in a single glazed window.
Yeah. Do you think he's just hanging into a mud hut in Sierra Leone? Do you reckon that's what's happening, children? You're like, Jesus, this is horrific.
So yeah, I don't, and I give them a bit of a pass. But with films like this, I'm like, you don't need to make this more difficult for me.
You need to really hammer it home if you're going to do it too.
Yeah, or have Santa.
Literally on this, the only thing that he says once he goes, "I'll get you one too."
Yeah.
Right. Which.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I'd mention. Easily missed, especially if you're a kid.
Because listen, you know my feelings about the fact that I want kids to believe in Santa for as long as they possibly can, because after that the world was just shite and just gets progressively worse and worse and worse.
Well, right? Yes, yeah. Maybe a different message, but...
Yeah. But...
It's over now, kids. That's going to be a terrible one when you break it to them.
I know.
And it's fucking shit from here on.
Christ, the depression they'll feel when I illustrate and map out how life actually is. Oof. But... in this, right, again, like a simple scene at the end where they didn't manage to get one. It turns up on the day, and he goes, "Oh look, Santa brought it," or something like that, right? And that's fine. But in this, it doesn't even make any sense, because so this is the only toy he wants. Surely he'll have already asked Santa for it. So
apparently has already asked Santa for it. If we're going by that mother in the room, so I got confused so much there.
So he's no, but I don't think he has.
But
I don't think he has, because what he says is he's like, do you want any more? Because Arnie specifically says, first of all, terrible message. I've fucked you up. Clearly, this isn't the first time I've lied to you as a dad.
Yeah,
I'm a terrible parent. I don't turn up to anything. I don't support you in anything. Right?
Right.
How can I make it up to you? What can I buy you to make it up to you? Right? Yeah. Which basically is a terrible message to send out, right?
I'm not saying this is good. There's a lot of bad messages in this. We'll get into them.
Oh, Christ. I know exactly what you're talking about. So he says, is there any gifts that you would like? And then Anakin Skywalker says, no, it's all right. I've asked Santa for all that. But what I really want is Turbo Man doll. And you go, why is that not the top of your list, you stupid prick?
Yeah.
That should be the one. You because the way he makes it sound is he's already asked Santa for a load of shit, and he's now gone, but I also want this Turbo Man doll. I don't understand why that's not the only thing on his list.
So that's correct right now, because that makes sense, right? But what doesn't make sense is that was still the night of the 23rd, right? That night, he's upstairs with the mother. The mother, she's like thinking, he's like, oh my God, we were connected. And she was like, tell me you got that Turbo Man done.
Yeah.
He goes, I told you to get it weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's what she says. And I'm like, why would he know about the Turbo Man doll weeks ago?
I think he's been talking about it, but I don't think he's put it on his list.
Right. Okay.
I think a lot of this is his fault as well.
His fault. That would be a good way to say.
I think there is a lot of it is his fault.
That would be a good message for it at the end. Is like, in future kids, be clear.
Yeah, because listen, kids don't make it easy for you, because there have been times where they've put a list out and then they'll suddenly change their minds.
Oh,
and you go, well, wait a minute, shit's already been bought here.
Yeah.
But to their tiny minds, they don't understand why can't. So you then have to go, well, you remember Santa and the elves have already made quite a lot of this shit. So let's not mess with the plan they've got up there in the North Pole. And then there'll be times where they'll go, I just thought Santa would know about that. And then you go, well, what? Like, I don't understand why. And I think this is a scenario like that where he's going, I just assume I'd be getting that anyway. He knows how much of a Turbo Man fan I am.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't watch anything else. Apparently, I just eat the fucker's cereal as well. All my life is in this fucking thing.
How could you not get me Turbo Man's new doll?
So, but that confused me.
Okay, right.
So again, I think that's a point.
Well, confusing for a movie for absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
Was it good? They'll be sold out thing, and he did the eyes again.
Yeah.
You know, it zoomed into him when he was about to go to sleep. It'd be good if he did another Asian accent there.
Yeah. Oh no!
Arnie can't stop doing Asian accents. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. That's one of the times the police left him for racism. Yeah. So,
I also slightly blame the wife here.
Yeah. I'm not going to say she does fuck all.
My wife
she
knows.
Does not help.
My wife knows how useless I am.
Okay, well, this
and
is
how
a bad
terrible I am at a lot of this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So will very kindly pick up a lot of my slack. And know largely if shit needs done, it's largely going to be Huff to her that does it, right? I'm not saying that I don't do anything, but I have to be reminded quite a lot.
Right, yeah.
Clearly, Arnie also has to be reminded quite a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think her mentioning once a couple of weeks ago, when no doubt he's got some fucking
mattress and
prick in his front door returning a mattress because it wasn't the one he ordered, right?
I need a lighter when I'm homeless. You haven't got a circular one by any chance?
King size? What?
Jesus Christ. You have a circular one? Like maybe like a big circular one?
I think she could have reminded him a lot more or just done it herself.
Yeah. Yeah. That does really scan. Because all she really does is goes, I can't remember his name. Oh, Arnie.
Howard.
Howard. What a terrible name for an Arnold Schwarzenegger character. They're trying to make him normal.
I know.
Trying to make the guy fucking normal. Yeah. Like, he's still Arnold Schwarzenegger. I know. Yeah. Well, oh my God. I haven't written this down, but before I forget it, speaking about Arnie, when they're putting this costume on, there's a bit of a jump later. They absolutely zoom into him like it's fucking Batman. You know, like zooming in. You know, they're jamming on the fucking Turbo Man thing. It's like showed one stage his muscles, like, and they put it on and go, what's this for? This is a kid's film. Arnie's flexing, like pulling it up his arsehole. I was like, what are you doing?
Another question I had about how Turbo Man, right? See if everyone knows that Turbo Man has been sold out. Right, and then the two, so him and Sinbad, right? I do not know who Sinbad is.
You don't?
No.
Okay, right. I'll get back to that.
Right, him and Sinbad turn up, and they're the only two that are looking for a Turbo Man doll.
Yeah.
Right, and then they go, oh, this guy's looking for a Turbo Man, and then all the shop assistants are laughing at them.
Yeah.
Every customer's laughing at them. So it's widely known that all of the Turbo Mans are sold out. Why the fuck is there a queue outside that toy shop then? What are the rest of them there for? Have they just left it so late that they've bought nothing and are there to buy everything? It's like
a Black Friday thing,
why are they acting so superior to these two, right? When they're also queuing up outside a toy shop on Christmas Eve morning.
Yeah. What are they fucking doing? I never thought of that.
Why are they? I'd understand it if it was just four bedraggled, half-pissed, clueless fucking dads walking about going, we're going to get the kids. It's rammed. There's a stampede when it opens the door. So what are they all there for?
Guy's not opening it for some fucking reason. He's like being a cunt at the door too.
I don't understand why they're all there as well.
Plus first of all, that store, a lot of people need to be sacked in it, right? First of all, the guy wouldn't let them in.
Yeah.
You know, the guy who's like 902 is being a fuck cunt, right? Obviously, right? So the two guys, never seen, like, imagine if you worked in a thing, it's like the Turbo Man dolls out. You go, oh, you want a Turbo Man doll? No. Turbo Man doll, you fucking hack. Come here, Chris. Look, there's fucking Chris Parnell, wasn't it? You know Chris Parnell?
I don't know who Chris Parnell is.
He's the guy that was like, oh, you do know him. He is in a lot of things that you wouldn't even know. He was in SNL for a bit, but he is how could you say those things wrong in Anchorman?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
How could
really?
you say those things wrong? He's the guy in Archer. You know, the guy with the glass, the guy with the glasses. What do you call him? Cyril.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he's in a lot of things.
Right.
You'd see him in like loads of things. You go, how could you
Right.
say those things wrong?
Right.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of those Judd Apatow
Yeah.
and fucking Adam McKay films.
Yeah.
You'd see him.
But he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he just starts going like, I
Mocking.
couldn't even believe he was in stuff back then. But I mean, he was just like, yeah, he just started going,
Yeah.
I was like, imagine you fucking did that working in a toy shop.
Yeah.
You would have fucking killed him.
Aye.
I would have, as Arnold Schwarzenegger, I would have done terrible things.
Oh, I don't understand how Arnie doesn't
Just
mash
dislocate.
someone during this day.
Yeah. Just dislocate everything in that man's body.
Yeah.
And
And
his
then-
little gimpy friend.
There's no Turbo Man in that store. So then you get this montage of all the different shops he's trying.
And a couple more laughs in the face.
Yes, a lot of people laughing at him. Yeah. Then there's some shop that decides to run some kind of lottery that largely doesn't look like it'll work anyway because
I didn't even get what's going on.
the,
in that,
you,
the
have
ball.
to, you have to pick a ball out of a thing, and then they'll draw. There's only a certain amount, so whoever has the balls, they draw out. And then this mass stampede where people are literally kicking the shit out of each other.
Guy has an actual shoe print on his face.
for the balls, and then Arnie. Also, you're Arnold Schwarzenegger. You could take any of these balls off any of these people if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You could literally
just, the person has it in their hand, you could literally just put your hand over their entire hand and carry them and the ball.
just rip their hand off, rip their arm out of the socket with the ball, and go up. It appears, or as you're Arnold Schwarzenegger and you're 3 times bigger than anyone else in this entire scene, go up to the guy running the draw and just say, by the way, I'll be getting one of those dolls.
That's it.
Use your size.
Okay.
Use the fact that you're 3 times his size and go, if I don't get one of those dolls, you spend Christmas Day eating soup. That is literally what I would do if I was Arnie's size.
Okay, yeah.
I would kick the living shit out of him.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Arnie decides to chase one specific ball. He doesn't even know that would be one of the winning balls.
I didn't understand what happened there because everybody fighting, they all went in the air, and I was like, well, raffle's over, obviously, because everybody's going to have things.
Exactly.
Like, obviously, you wouldn't be giving out any of the balls. But then one ball just pops out rather than the thousands and thing. I go, but he never said that was the ball.
No.
He just fucking takes off running after it.
He chases a ball that might not even win.
Yeah.
And then gets accused of being a paedophile because of that.
Right. Well,
I am not a pervert.
right. First of all, amazing. Of all people to be a paedophile.
Yeah.
What a tragically fucking. Imagine if Arnold Schwarzenegger, the most
Decided he was going to pump you.
It was a paedophile. There's no way you would stop him in that ball pit. Yeah.
No.
Turbo pedo. That's he's turbo pedo.
I also
Fuck's sake.
see the wee girl that gets the ball and puts it in her mouth.
Yeah.
I think she's got special needs.
The one that puts the ball in her. Oh,
I think
Aye.
I think that makes it a lot more sinister.
yeah, definitely.
I don't know if she's in a pram or a wheelchair,
Yeah. Well, that does make sense. I mean, she just puts it in the thing and he starts like, what the fuck?
and then grabs her face, and then all the mums start hitting him. Pervert. I'm not a
They didn't
pervert.
really take it that bad.
No.
Because if your child, right, was just sitting in the ball pit and a guy just ran in, so grabbing her face like,
Aye.
you wouldn't be just slapping them with like, it looked like their jackets.
Yeah.
Pervert, get out of here, pervert. You'd be fucking like.
I think of all the crimes Sinbad and Arnie commit throughout the day, including terrorism.
There's so much. It's so good.
I think that might be one of the ones that gets him the most in trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
And
yeah.
a 6.5 foot man, but a 6.5 foot former Mr. Universe Austrian bodybuilder being caught in a child's ball pit grabbing another child. I think that would be the end of the day, to be honest.
Yeah. This guy's like, if you cover it in, because so at this stage he's only driven up the hard shoulder that day, and kind of a bit of assault in the shop.
Has he knocked over the cop's bike yet? I don't think he has.
That
happens after this.
No, and we got into the terrorism and the murdering of the child almost later, but like they do cause quite a lot of carnage the whole way around town.
Yeah.
You know, I had like, and you don't know Sinbad.
No.
I remember Sinbad years ago. Yeah, he's kind of like a guy stuck in time.
Is he a stand-up?
Yeah, he was a stand-up. He was.
Is he like Larry the Cable Guy? Because he strikes me as that kind of
general time anyway. Like, and then he did bad movies, kind of like shite movies. The only thing I've seen him in a long time was Always Sunny.
Right. Okay.
When Dennis wakes up in the mental home and it's just Dennis, Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20, and
all right.
and Sinbad.
Right.
And Sinbad's doing like the owner of he's like, "You're my bitch," even though it's a mental home. He's great in that. But yeah, I think he's a guy that they might have tried to make happen that didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know,
this is 96. So, yeah.
He was. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time. Actually, I can't even name someone else he's been on.
Because I didn't realize 96 was the same year. Because like obviously this is about like must-have toys, which I don't know if you really remember. Because I remember the Tickle Me Elmo. Because I worked in a toy shop at that time.
You worked in a
toy shop. In Woolworths.
You worked in a toy.
Yeah, I've told you this. I was assistant manager of a toy department in Woolworths.
That's so funny. I do remember this.
At Christmas.
I didn't even put this together. So that would have been you, would it?
That was the Tickle Me Elmo year.
Did you ever do that? You want to tickle me Elmo, do you?
The Tickle Me Elmo was huge. Like, genuinely couldn't get your hands on it whatsoever.
Right.
And I would siphon a few past.
I had, okay, right. Yeah. There's a couple out the back.
No, there always were a couple out the back.
Yeah, a couple out the back, don't you worry. I remember I got Tracy Island. That was my big toy.
Oh, aye, that was a big one, huge one as well, wasn't it?
I had a Tracy Island, with the fucking shit going all over the place.
And then Blue Peter.
And I fancy a different island. You know what I'm saying? No.
Ibiza. I remember Blue Peter, for people that couldn't get Tracy Island, taught you how to make stuff, to make it out of rubbish. And it looked utter dog shit. Like, look, kids, Thunderbird one's just as good when it's a milk carton.
Oh, God. Is that just them doing like by the way, if you're too poor for Santa Claus, if Santa Claus thinks you're a degenerate piece of shit, don't worry, you can make one of your rubbish.
Or the rubbish you've taken from other people who have the money to consume stuff to create that rubbish.
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
God, I can't imagine a more grim, like, this is a terrible thing to say, but I cannot imagine a more grim Christmas Eve than howking out of someone's bins to find rubbish to make a Tracy Island. You didn't even have your own rubbish.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I told you about Eugene doing things like this at times.
No.
Like when he built us a football net out the side, like a football. He said, why would I need that? Pure square. Of course, like you just hit the corner, burst the ball. If you hit the corner, if you hit the post and in, the ball's busted, right? And then got fishing net, like fucking industry grade fishing net, like tiny fucking. You couldn't even see through the net. Nothing was getting through that. You couldn't hack at that with an axe. You're getting through it. And he didn't even put the back thing, so just flat. The whole thing's flat. Anyway, way too big as well. We were kid, like just anywhere high and it's top, like no chance of saving anything. Then he went to make a basketball net for us, right? And you know what he did was he took an old door off his cabinet, like a cabinet door, put it backwards and hung it off like the top of the like where the roof comes out a little bit, and then bent a fucking metal bar like around it, right? So this is his thing, right? And we're like, it's just bias one. They're not even expensive. Right? They're not even remotely expensive. But the fucking thing didn't fit any basketballs.
So it just nestled at the top, or just...
It didn't even... It's too small for even that. Just bounced off it. No way it's even hanging. So then we had to buy miniature basketballs. So that we were playing with this thing. We were bouncing around with a miniature basketball, shooting it into a mini hoop.
So everyone's not all net.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a tiny basketball thing where you could only throw boiled eggs into it. And then we have a 17.5-foot. He's never seen a football fucking net before in his life because it's so fucking large. It's amazing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's typical Eugene. So he's tried it. I'm surprised he didn't try and pull out a Tracy Island.
I find Sinbad quite annoying in this.
Yeah, he is. I mean, that's why he didn't really think. There's a part, remember, he got stood on, he goes, oh, Rodney King.
Yeah,
he one for the adults.
Apparently improvised a lot of the lines in this.
Did he?
So.
Oh, fucking hell.
I got a theory about him, but I'll tell you that at the end.
Right, yeah.
There is a widely held theory about Sinbad's character in this.
Yeah.
Mayron. He gets away with a lot more crimes than.
Right now, a couple of ones there. Oh well, I'll get to them as well. Mayron, that's
His name, Mayron.
Oh, that's his name. Yeah, he gets
Mayron,
what's his crimes then? Because he's obviously quite a lot of antagonizing in a way.
Yes,
right?
he's first within 30 seconds of meeting him, he's strangling a woman.
Yes, that's always a So that's not a good start.
No, it's a sign of things to come.
Yeah, it's where did he get Sinbad out of as well?
Why is he called Sinbad?
That's a proper early 90s thing. Where you
Unless that is his genuine name, but it does sound like a kind of thing where he's just gone.
It's like Beyonce, but Beyonce's his name, isn't it?
Beyonce Knowles is her name, yeah.
I wrote Sinbad. Yeah, David Atkins.
Aye, so fuck
David
off.
Atkins.
Fuck
That's
off,
that's a white name. That's why you put on a fucking. Oh, I'm David Atkins. Like, get out.
But yeah, he gets in a lot of scrapes, a lot of public disorder, strangles a woman. Does he run over? Does he hit someone with his car?
Oh, he tries, I know.
He tries. And then
cause accidents, try to steal from the children, try to murder.
To be fair to him, he does build up. Because he goes from just general fracas and public disorder to actual terrorism.
Actual terrorism.
And then the attempted murder of a child.
Yeah. And then, at least after he got arrested for attempted murder, they allowed him to chat to the kid for a while while the police were holding him.
Yeah, I also like the fact that it is just a beat cop on a bicycle that has the authority to arrest what is now a well-known terrorist and child murderer. You would think the FBI might be involved, but this, particularly with a terrorist angle.
Absolutely.
I reckon if someone approaches the biggest radio station in Minneapolis and sets off a bomb, it might not be left to the traffic police to sort that crime out.
It would have been great, by the way. They tried to I was like, they better show inside that, because they're like, did they kill everyone?
Yeah.
You know, they tried to do that comical face one, but how class would it be if it was just bits of people everywhere?
I mean, if you look at it, as soon as they got the Turbo Man doll, that would be getting taken away from Anakin Skywalker immediately. By going, no, this is now part of a crime scene.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's prints are all over this. We need this.
Yeah. Oh, they just went, thank you, Arnie, for everything you did.
Yeah.
Nobody arrested him.
No, Arnie would be arrested as well. There would be an investigation at the very least.
Aye.
And I don't think Mayron would be seeing much daylight over Christmas.
No, Sinbad done a lot of bad things.
Whereas even though he is taken away in cuffs, you get the impression, as lax as the Minneapolis police are, he'd be out by Christmas Day. I think he'd be allowed to enjoy his Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, like, he got the doll at the end there, and I was just like, well, how's he going to give it to his kid? From Death Row?
It looks like too big a thing to pass through those wee things you get at the visitations.
Sorry, one of the guys came on it in the cell. Hole in its arse because he's so horny in jail.
I have 4 other questions.
Yeah.
Right? Before we talk about clearly the most mental character in all this, which is Phil Hartman.
Yeah.
Right? The other 4 questions is, why is she married to Arnie? Yeah. I don't understand how this coupling has ever come along, and why it's never referenced to be the fact that he's an Austrian man mountain.
Just something in it.
He doesn't fit in with any of the other dads.
They do that in a lot of his films. They just pretend it's all normal.
This is not.
You would never. If Arnold Schwarzenegger walked in, even if you didn't know, you'd be like, what the fuck is that?
Has she been on holiday and has brought him back from the Alps? Because that seems to be the only sense. But then you go, the man married a fucking Kennedy.
Yeah.
And then became owned the 5th largest economy in America. So it's not like
It's
but
not
I don't understand why it's never referenced the fact that he's not from this country.
You
clearly not from this country.
You could even put an extra joke in there if you wanted.
Yeah, and which leads me on to why. In the love of shite. And this wasn't even, because it's so obvious that you don't even have to look at it from a critical eye from doing this, because my kids both said it.
Okay.
How do they not recognise him as Turbo Man?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
How?
Yeah. One of my notes is, Luller Turbo Man obviously couldn't make it that day. Well, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God that for some reason that guy must have also been Arnold Schwarzenegger's size for this all to fit.
Like a glove as well.
Surely, yeah, like a glove.
Yeah.
They should have been like walking in. They're like, "Oh, you're the new guy. Are you fucking serious? Get a seamstress.
We're gonna need costume in here.
We're going to need costume in here. Yeah, we're going to need 3 suits to stitch together." They're like, "Oh, can't believe you finally got another 6'9" bodybuilder. Thank God." What are the chances on such short notice? Like, oh my God, yeah.
I reckon even if you dispense belief that they don't recognise him under the mask, the minute he speaks, what with him being the only one, and it seems to be in Minneapolis that has an Austrian accent.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Yeah, and she seemed fully fine with this power guy knowing her kid's name.
It's turned her on. She just goes, Howard. And you're like,
oh,
what?
No, I'm not even talking about that.
Oh, right.
I'm not even talking about that horny bit. Where she was just like, whoa, it's my husband all of a sudden. That's my husband, everyone. I'm like, what?
40 minutes ago, absolute piece of shit that I was considering leaving. Not now. Turbo Man.
Not now, after he's almost killed my child. And a fucking costume. All she's thinking about there is cock.
Yeah.
She's going to get power. She's going to get Turbo Man. Yeah. She's going to be fucking like wee things on her fingers, like in her fanny. But anyway.
Use your turbo dildo.
Turbo dildo. Oh, it's always a dildo else, isn't it? There's a dildo somewhere. It's taped to his back like in Die Hard. No, what I was laughing at then was the fact that you know what the first part is like, you fucking pick a kid. And he just goes, Jamie.
Yeah.
Right? And the mother's like, huh? But she doesn't know that it's a hired jet. So she's just seen a guy dressed in a kid's outfit going, Jamie. She was like, how the fuck would you know that?
I know.
Yeah, I got ahead.
Yeah.
Gone ahead on the fucking parade.
That's never explained how you would know the kid's name at all.
Yeah. She's gone ahead.
Why does she never get involved in the chase?
She's a terrible parent too.
Yeah.
But because while she was getting raped in the car, she also just let the 2 kids wander. She's into a crowd of thousands. Like, just go on in there.
Yeah.
I'll get you in there.
Yeah. But at no point when Sinbad's chasing the kid does she ever think I should probably get involved here.
Yeah. She just did a lot of kids dangling.
I'm going to leave this to Turbo Man. I'm going to leave this to an out-of-work actor who's playing Turbo Man, right? I'm going to leave this to the only man in Minneapolis that hasn't managed to find work on some panto, well, not panto, but something else, and has to play Turbo Man on this parade.
I know someone who would have got him a job in the mattress factory. Yeah. It's fucking firing it out here at Christmas. Yeah, but
they're short-staffed.
But so she does a lot. There's at one stage where the kid is literally climbing up, for some reason, starts climbing up a building, and like starts climbing up the thing, and she just goes, "Oh, that is very
right." Shoot him down. No, not like shoot Sinbad down. Like genuinely,
he would be shot by then.
He is a terrorist.
Yeah.
As we've established, he has already blown up a building.
Yeah.
Why are there not marksmen on the roof of this anyway? Of this parade? And here's a question. What's the fucking budget of this parade?
Oh my God, the budget of this parade. Like, if I went to a parade that did all that, I'd be there every fucking year.
Parade,
front row seats.
A parade where one of the characters has a jetpack.
yeah, fully functioning. With all the weapons were basically fully functioning.
Elon Musk doesn't even pull out jetpacks when he launches stuff, for Christ's sake. A fucking jetpack for a Christmas Eve parade.
It was like, we'll do a whole thing. There's going to be actors. And then there's like 8 of the little fuckers jumping on him, and they're like, you don't even know the choreography, and he just fucking
nails
just starts beating the shit out of him. So he'd be done for a lot of assault there as well. In fact, he chucked one on top of about 8 others.
The planning and the storyline and the kind of collective kind of conscience of this parade seems completely off. I don't know who put this parade together, because you've got a load of folk dressed as crayons.
Yeah.
Then you've got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle walking about, a Sonic the Hedgehog, Paddington for some fucking... Why is Paddington in it?
Paddington was bizarre,
And then the Cat in the Hat.
Yeah. And then,
what? I don't understand why...
And then the Minneapolis Police Department.
How did all of this collection of characters come to be? Why is Paddington there?
Yeah. Paddington was a bizarre one. I did see that and go, what? I didn't know. It's like seeing Wallace and Gromit in it. You're like,
the last question. How has all this happened in one day?
Oh, what a day.
So to the point where the kid's saying, Dad, the parade's today. Remember, you need to be at the parade. And he was like,
he's
listen,
forgot about that even.
I will be at the parade, right? And by this point, you're like, he's not going to be. Of course, he's not going to be in it. Fucking, he's got reindeer to punch out, and he's got reindeer to not only punch out but then get drunk.
Jeez, I've got more. I forgot about the fucking factory and all. We have to get to that.
Oh, but Christ, we haven't even covered.
Just so much he's done. So yeah, because he goes to the factory,
right? Like put a bookmark in the factory,
right?
And the bit where he tries to steal a child's toy from under their tree, beats up a reindeer, sets a wise man's face on fire.
Yeah. What a film!
Right, we'll get to that. Right, I'm coming round. So I've just looked up what time's the sun set in Minneapolis. Right, for today, December the 11th, when we're recording this, in Minneapolis, the sun would set at 4:30. So you would imagine it's going to be slightly later on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
What time's he get out in the morning? Because as far as I can see, it's already, so it's 9 a.m. So this is our timeline. 9 a.m. is when the shop opens.
Yeah.
So from 9 a.m. till now, it doesn't even look like the sun's setting at this point. So I reckon they're maybe, because he's like, oh, the parade's already started. Best guess, what do you reckon? Parade's starting at 2?
Yeah.
Right.
I had 1 in my head,
right.
But 1, 2, yeah.
Right. So let's go 1:30.
Yeah.
Right. Let's meet in the middle. 1:30, conservative time for the biggest parade clearly of the year, because they've used half the city's budget on one fucking suit.
Yeah, and all the homeless people are running around in mattresses.
So they've got 4.5 hours for him to have driven round every single toy shop in Minneapolis, right? To have stopped time to have a drink with a guy that he's just previously tried to kill in a coffee shop, right? Blow up a radio station, go out of town to
he's driving around the whole...
Go out of town to a warehouse where there are a load of dodgy criminal Santas, get involved in that fracas, then come back to find out his car's been burnt out, which is never explained why somebody vandalises his car.
yeah, that's right. I thought that would come back to it, yeah.
Phones a tow truck, waits for the tow truck, then gets towed home, then breaks into his neighbour's house, punches his neighbour's reindeer, sets fire to his wise men, then gets a taxi. So I'm imagining the taxi would take a while to get there. What with it being Christmas Eve? Takes the taxi, gets there, runs in, and then becomes Turbo Man. All of this in 4.5 hours.
Yeah, it's outrageous. He's leaving. There's also all the police walk-ins that he's had, run-ins with the police. The supermarket, the second one with the raffle, and he's running around that fucking...
Christ, he's in a mall. I reckon if you drove to that mall, you would be at least an hour getting in and out of the car park.
Yeah.
Fucking...
I don't know, even there was no need for it to be even on Christmas Eve, but whatever. Yeah, that budget though is quite something. Now, just quick then, sure, right. So so there's a part where he gets a tip off from a Santa Claus at a mall.
It's John Belushi.
Right? Was that who it was?
John Belushi. It's John Belushi.
So, but I was sitting there going like, so John Belushi said, "Hey, come over," and the little fucking angry elf or little fucking hard looking elf, right?
Is that same elf that's in Bad Santa?
I don't remember Bad Santa too much, to be honest.
I don't know. They looked similar, but I can't remember. I don't know if it is.
No, I'm not entirely sure. But he starts going, they start going, oh, you want a Santa Claus? So it's like a dodgy, they're trying to do like a drug deal thing, but for the adults,
Man,
this is kind of supposed to be a thing, right? So he drives them out of town to this warehouse. There's a code to get in.
Yeah.
Some shite, right? Whatever, kids film. Walks in. And I don't really understand the operation. Are they trying to say that there's a factory making all these toys to give to these Santa Clauses who then go to supermarkets, shopping malls? That's not how it works.
It seems to be kind of like a black market toy making facility.
Out of town,
Yeah.
And the police, it's obviously doing damage because the police turn up.
Yeah.
At the very end.
They've been watching it, aye.
Yeah, they've been watching it. This shit's been happening. He gets there, he basically gets sold a Mexican shite one.
Yeah, that none of the parts work.
None of the parts work.
He's paid $300 for it.
Yeah.
Why do they all need to be dressed as Santa?
Yeah, in the part. Yeah. They're taking it real serious.
Like I get that you've got scouts in the malls that are bringing duped customers back. I don't think the workers also need to be dressed as Santa.
Exactly. Yeah, they really take it.
One of them is the Big Show.
Was it?
The big, huge guy that goes,
Was that who it was?
I'm going to deck your halls, Bob.
Yeah,
That's the Big Show.
That felt like, I know, but that felt like a rape threat.
It does sound sick.
When I watched it, I know because to deck someone is to punch them.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking deck your halls. I was like, oh.
As I say,
And
the
I kissed
sexual
her.
connotations.
Yeah, I felt it. That's what I felt. My arse clenched, not my face.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people in there because Vern Troyer is in there.
Vern Troyer's there, yeah.
He gets punched flying through the back of the whatever. Then there was the nunchucks for whatever reason.
So yeah, he beats up a load of Santas.
Yeah.
Then the cops fire in. He gets away by
There's another crime, impersonating himself as a police officer.
So he does. There's another. Fuck, he's racking them up, isn't he? I mean, if this is all tallied up, he's going away for a long time.
That's quite a spree.
Yeah.
He's went on, yeah.
And then he gets back and basically, so we're going to go on and talk about Phil Hartman in a minute.
Oh, we have to, yes.
Because it's the wildest character in any Christmas film of all time.
Yeah.
But he goes back, decides. So Phil Hartman is like this perfect dad who's got the reindeer and he's already done all this. He's already bought a Turbo Man weeks ago.
Getting the reindeers
for his kid.
Quite overkill now.
Aye. And so he goes, right, I'll show you. Breaks into his house, takes the Turbo Man, his kid's Turbo Man from under Phil Hartman's tree, and then realizes, what am I doing here? I'm stealing a toy from a child at Christmas. Then the reindeer, who for some reason has taken a disliking.
It's even better. Remember what Phil Hartman says to him just before it. So he gets found out before he hits the reindeer. Because Phil Hartman goes, I'd like to see you bench press your way out of this one.
Oh, yeah.
And then does.
Yeah.
Because he gets attacked by this fucking reindeer as soon as they leave the room. And
and hooks it.
Just uppercuts, knocks it clean out.
Yeah. Absolutely knocks it.
Animal cruelty, there's another one.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
This guy's covered. He's broken everything.
It must be a crime to get a reindeer drunk. It must be somewhere. There must be some statute that exists.
Yeah, that's right. He's got a reindeer drunk and punched it in the head.
Yeah.
Jesus, he's actually covered every fucking crime possible.
He also
crimes.
He also causes the guy's house to burn down.
Burns the guy's house down. He's done arson, child molestation, terrorism, general assault. Impersonated a police officer.
Traffic violations.
The fucking end, that whole end, whatever.
Being a bad father is the least of his worries. The least of his crimes. Arnie's crimes in this film.
In public assault on the fucking thing where he kicked the fuck out of a load of actors.
Absolutely incredible.
Oh, that's fucking excellent.
Right, I couldn't find any trivia on this film at all. Not one piece of interest in trivia. There's hardly any trivia anyway, but there's hardly any piece of interest in trivia.
Right.
Apart from, right, and this is the thing I told you that it was going to be, that you're going to love this.
Yeah, because so I got a message from Nelson going, I've got a good one to blow your mind. I was like, this is bound to be Phil Hartman.
No. Well, before we get to Phil Hartman, do you want to quickly hear my theory? Right.
Yes.
There's a theory that Sinbad as a character doesn't actually exist in this film.
Right.
It's just the stress.
An extension of
the stress of. I go one further. I don't think none of this happens. I think Arnie has had a mental breakdown at the mattress factory. I genuinely think none of this has happened. He's blown a fuse. When they phoned, right? When she's phoned and said you need to get to the
karate thing.
They need to get to the karate thing. He's gone, I better get there. As soon as he gets arrested by the policeman, something blows in Arnie's head and he goes, "Rah!"
Okay, right.
And that's him pretty much in a coma for the rest of Christmas, and all of this happens in his mind. It's too wild a story.
I mean, yes, it is basically, as we said, a lot of crime, a lot of thing, but we haven't even got onto like I forgot about the black market, punching a midget, black market stuff, person, place,
so,
but then,
there is, right, this is what's going to blow your mind.
Right.
There is a cameo in this film that if you can guess who appears in this film, I will literally buy you a house right now.
God, I thought I had them because I spotted Vern Troyer. I know Chris Parnell. I know fucking, what do you call him there? Phil Hartman, obviously.
Doesn't have a speaking line. Is just in a crowd. No.
No idea.
Jerry Adams.
What?
Jerry Adams.
Jerry Adams is in Jingle. Fuck off. Fuck right off. That is not. Is that
You will
verified?
not be able to see this on the camera, right?
What? That's insane.
If you go and watch Jingle All the Way, right? In the scene where they go into the toy shop and the guy, the angry toy shop manager is saying, right, we've got a limited amount of Turbomans have come in this morning. What we're going to do is there's 2 buckets here with a load of balls in them. You'll all take a ball and then we'll draw out a certain amount and anyone with those balls will win. At this point, all the crowd start heckling them. As Sinbad goes to say something, just in front of him, in front of his right hand shoulder, Jerry Adams is standing there.
Jingle bells.
Could use one of their Turboman.
Could that be then that Sinbad actually had the bomb from the IRA? Jerry's actually Sinbad's actually with Jerry. Sinbad's in the IRA.
So
And it's all been like a thing. He's not really. This is all.
no, because Sinbad tries to pull that I've got a bomb move previously.
Yes.
Right, and it turns out to just be a parcel.
Yes.
Right, I can't even remember what it is when they open it up. It's just it's when he's in the radio station.
Yes, in the radio
when he's in
station.
the radio studio, he says, "Don't even do it. I've got a bomb here, unless you give me the Turbo Man."
He's like,
And
you
the-
made a bomb, and he said, "No, they come through here all the time."
yeah, they come through here all the time, right? And then
Just kept one.
the radio DJ says, "Do you two think I actually keep a Turbo Man in here? What you're going to get is a gift voucher, so that when they become available, you will get a Turbo Man."
Yeah.
So then the parcel that he's claimed as a bomb gets thrown in the air, crashes to the ground. Arnie goes, "Get down! Right, get to the chopper!" Right? And nothing goes off, and I think it's just it's a fucking musical. It's a trinkle.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that, yeah.
It's like a Nutcracker music box.
Yeah.
Then he tries to pull the same thing again when the police storm, and it turns out to be a bomb. Is it possible that while in the melee of the lottery ball thing, Jerry Adams has slipped a bomb into his mailbag?
That's so good.
This is it.
Do you know there is a chance because Jerry Adams, one of his nieces, watches a lot of my stuff and has messaged me every time I've mentioned Jerry Adams. So I hope she's listening. So we're going to get inside for Jerry Adams being
Right.
in the IRA.
Genuinely, I mean, you don't have to pause it. If you can, if you really want to make it fun, go home and pause that scene, go through it frame by frame. You will see Jerry Adams. You can just Google image Jerry Adams Jingle All the Way, and it will come up.
It's so unbelievable. So that makes it. That's great, and he's sitting there the whole time. That'd be great if he was
incredible, isn't it?
pulling the strings backstage the
He's
whole
the
time.
mastermind of all of this.
Yeah. Terrorist attack on a parade.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah. The kid hanging off, and he just kind of stands there like you know at Simpsons when he just disappears.
Yeah.
Our work here is done.
The Santa factory is just an IRA training camp.
That's why the police were in. Fuck all to do with Christmas.
They're so small, some of them.
Yeah. That's why the Power Turbo Man dolls were all in pieces because they were jamming them with C4. That's it, and that's who burned out his car.
Yes! It's all coming together.
Who burned out his
An
fucking.
attack on the Minneapolis Wintertainment Parade. That was going to be the next IRA attack.
That's great.
Unbelievable.
That's well, I never would have guessed that. I actually, for some reason, when you were sitting there, go, who was it? I was like, is it going to be like Tiger Woods? That's who I kind of. That's the general fucking
Best
thing.
cameo.
That is
Right.
I have a couple of. Well, I've still got a couple of notes. But
All right, go for it.
but
Before we talk to Phil. No,
we'll
let's
finish-
do Phil last. And
We'll
let's
finish on Phil, right? The only a couple of things I have, right, is first of all, the third actual case of Asian racism wasn't the two things. It was the other time. He was like, fuck me, I'm sweating like, he didn't say fuck me, but sweating
Yeah.
like a dog in a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, right.
There's a lot of racism towards
Asians in
towards
this.
Asia in here this year.
Yeah. There's 3 cases in one single child's movie. It feels like somebody doesn't like Asians.
Yeah.
Right. Second one, there was that weird kid that's friends with him that just kept going, oh, sure, divorce did wonders for my dad. What was that character?
Yeah.
That was
He's, aye.
That was pretty fucked, right? Great shout out. The weatherman was called Gale Force.
Really good.
Brilliant.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it probably should have been her.
I would have said, yeah. Is Gail, I've never heard of a man called Gail.
Yeah, we've got Gail Platt. We have.
Yeah, because Gail Weathers is Courtney Cox in Scream.
Okay, right. So
and she's a reporter. She's not a weather person.
Okay, right.
But Gail Force is a great, but it would have made more sense.
I thought it was going to be
had it been the woman. Yes.
Yeah. So maybe unless Gail's or whatever. Let me see what else about. Well, a lot of these are. Actually, not. Most of these are actually tied in with Phil, so I'll do them in that. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we could cover the Asian racism.
So we're agreed that Ted, played by Phil Hartman in Jingle All the Way, is the most mental character in a Christmas film.
Kids film.
Ever.
A Christmas kids film.
Yeah.
Aye. Who thought this was a good idea?
Basically, a divorced dad who, as becomes apparent, is just snaking his way around the entire neighbourhood, shagging all of the mums. And Arnie's wife is the prize that he has yet to claim.
Yes, because you can tell he's already done a lot of it, because all they kept he was trying to pick up all these women at the karate expose, because they were all sitting there going like, oh, you know, my fridge, my radiators need bled, and he goes, I'll leave you bleeding.
He does.
Shit like that. And you're like, what the?
Blatant, but he does just go,
no,
I've got just the tool for that job.
I just realised I was like, the one that came first in my head was so horrific.
I know.
No, bleeding radiators, I'll leave you bleeding. But it was that type of like.
Yeah, he does say, I've got just the tool for that job.
Yeah.
And a lot of them that he's already, like, he's clearly pumping all of them, because they're all going, thanks so much for coming and fixing my screen doors the other day.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of, and then at that point you're kind of going,
is this a joke because he's ugly?
Aye,
it's not like a
Is that a joke? And then he just starts perving over Arnie's wife constantly.
Like, really? Not even like uncomfortably in parts of it. Yeah.
He hugs her at one point and almost comes. Like, he makes a cum face into the camera and just goes, then puts his arm around her, then tries blatantly to get off with her in the car at the end.
Do you remember it keeps building it up, and she's clearly going like, all right, that's enough, Ted. You know, and then he keeps coming in and he's putting the fucking star on their kitchen, on their thing. And you're like, this is weird. That is a weird thing to do. It's like, well, I'm the father now.
Yeah. It goes.
She goes way past it too. He's like, well, I wish he could have spent a little bit more time on you. And I'm like,
yeah.
Get over here, Ted.
It does.
None of your fucking business.
It goes from playful, is this guy just a bit touchy-feely, to sexually aggressive towards the end.
Yeah.
Like forcing her in the car.
Yeah, that scene was basically like it's the second 90s kids film or teenage film that had a rape scene in a car. That was like Marty McFly again.
It's like
that reminded me of
it's like, very similar to
just forcing himself
and Lorraine in the car and Back to the Future. It's very, very similar to it.
I kind of was just like, Jesus Christ, man. Like that. What was that for in the film for? Like, there's no real thing. You just want to like.
And then he also, he's got a flask full of non-alcoholic eggnog.
Hi.
Because he tries to give her that, and then when he forces himself upon her, she smacks it in his face, and then he's sitting there looking all gormless with all over his face, and just goes, "Well, that didn't go the way I expected." What? The rape didn't go the way you expected? Well, you had an ideal way this was going to pan out, did you?
Sorry, what was his plan here, right? Because maybe the eggnog was laced.
Well, exactly. Yeah, well, that I mean,
no harm, but he's done every other fucking.
If there's one drink that it would be quite easy to mask,
was it eggnog?
Eggnog would, because most folk when they drink eggnog will go, "What's that?" And you go, "That's just what eggnog tastes like."
Yeah, I've had it before.
It tastes like sleep.
Yeah. So he basically he's like, the kids just left the car.
Yeah.
The two of them just let them wander off, you know. He's like, great, perfect for my rape scenario that I've got going on, right? What I can't remember what the catalyst is for her having to finally just go for it. I know we feel about this way about each other. Just one of those type of things. And then
I think it is just, I think she moans about something about the dad, because the kids already moaned about, I wish dad was here and all this kind of stuff.
Too.
Aye. And then he kind of says, you know, Howard doesn't treat you the way you should be treated, and he's like, I could, and then come on, there's always been something between us.
I'm
You
a
can't
pretty-
deny it anymore.
I'm a
and then,
pretty good catcher in this neighborhood.
he does say that. He does.
That's what he does.
Yeah,
doesn't
there's a
he?
lot of women that would be delighted to be in your position right
Stare at
now.
him too. And you're like, Jesus
You're
Christ.
like, oh my God, it's just...
Yeah, it's bizarre
It's
for
just
kids.
such a bizarre choice
It'd be a good
to
one
have that character in it.
The kids need to learn about this, Mark.
Like,
And the kids, Philip,
I don't understand why...
jingle all the way. The rape character.
Because you've already got... It's not like Arnie. You could go, well, it's a boring film if Arnie's just searching for this toy the whole time, so he needs a nemesis. He already has a nemesis. He
Simba.
has a guy that's... They're constantly kicking the shit out of each other to try and... So he already has someone that he's competing against. He doesn't need someone else.
Trying to
He's trying to shag his wife while he's trying to find... That's the last thing the man needs.
he holds it all together, I reckon, in the end. But but Phil Hartman doing all this type of he was so creepy. I forgot about that. Where he's like, I'm a pretty good catch.
Yeah.
It's quite funny that he's an ugly fella too. Like it's not
Aye.
it's not like Arnie going around doing it.
No, that would be a lot more.
Yeah.
right. But
yeah.
like,
I've got the tools.
yeah,
I can't do it.
this is not a tumor.
It's my
This
cock.
is my god.
And it's one that won't get removed.
Get to the chopper. Because you said, when I'd said about the Jerry Adams thing and I didn't tell you where it was going to be, and you were like, "Oh, is it Phil Hartman?" Because we've talked about this before,
You don't remember?
and I don't remember us talking about Phil
Tell me
Hartman.
if somebody does remember this, because I feel like I was always fascinated with Phil Hartman, right? So Phil Hartman, the guy that plays Ted, he also famously did Lionel Hutz.
Yes.
And what do you
Troy
call
McClure.
it? Troy McClure in The Simpsons. And it was always, I got a message, or one of those stats that were like, Troy McClure or Lionel Hutz were never in The Simpsons after season 4 or something. And I was like, what? What? They're always been there and they haven't. Because they're in the classic episodes, but they're not really in them.
I would never have put that together either.
I think something like 10, 15, 20 years later, they tried someone else do his voice at one stage, but no, they hadn't been in. And I was like, that's insane. Like, because I thought all the good one, like, 1 to 7, he's only been in whatever. So the famous one was Phil Hartman's wife murdered him.
No, not his
Wasn't it?
wife.
Was it not his wife?
No, I'm fairly certain. Wait a minute.
I thought Phil Hartman's wife murdered him. This is great though. So Phil Hartman's
Is
been,
it? Well,
this was I can jingle all the ways to
I
last.
had it in my head that he was gay.
No, I don't
Wait
think,
a second.
No,
here.
his wife murdered him. I had wife and murdered him.
Died in 1998, so this was pretty much his last film.
It was his last film.
Wait, it must have been. Wait, no, he
What
wasn't.
a way to go out.
So I think it's been written badly on Wikipedia because
right.
I was looking him up. So he was married 3 times.
Okay.
He's married 70 to 72, and then 82 to 85, and then 87 towards murder. Sorry, apologies. So when I initially read it, right, was so it was under personal life, and it was
Under personal life, sorry.
Hartman and his partner, right,
Guilford.
had a very strange relationship, right? The way that I'd worded it wasn't on Wikipedia, it was on something else.
Okay, right.
And the way I'd worded was, and I think from partner I just took,
Yeah, because
and because it's also quite it's Bryn.
okay.
So I
right.
always had that as a male name,
okay.
right? So Bryn Omdal, right? So and the way it put it, because I was
Brim Almdal is Norwegian or something.
must have been born Vicky Jo Omdal.
Okay.
So I said this to Amy. I was like, "Guess how he died?" And she was like, and I read it out. I was like, his partner and Phil had a turbulent relationship. This was due to his busy work schedule and her rampant drug use. And I was like, it's probably the latter more than like I don't. I would have put most of the onus on the rampant drug use as opposed to him working quite a lot.
50-50. He's doing voices on TV, and this one's rampant. That's amazing.
So do you want to?
Yeah, I don't know this. I just knew the basic line. Yeah.
So
It was a big Simpsons kind of thing.
So they met on a blind date the previous year in 1986. The marriage had difficulties. She was reportedly intimidated by his success and was frustrated that she could not find any of her own, although neither party wanted a divorce.
Okay.
She was reported to have been jealous and often verbally or physically abusive, even sending a letter to his ex-wife threatening to rip her fucking eyes out if she spoke to him again.
Okay.
Hartman considered retiring to save the marriage. He tried to get her acting roles, but she became progressively reliant on alcohol and narcotics, entering rehab several times. On multiple occasions, he removed her children from the household to stay with friends because of her drug-fueled outbursts. So then, on May 27th, 1998, Hartman's wife, Bryn, visited the Italian restaurant Buca di Beppo in Encino, California. They said she was in a good frame of mind and had a few drinks. After returning home, Bryn had a heated argument with Hartman, after which he went to bed. She entered his bedroom about 3 a.m, and as he slept, she fatally shot him between the eyes, once in the throat and in the upper chest with a Smith & Wesson Model 15 revolver.
My God.
Bryn was found to be highly intoxicated on alcohol, Zoloft, and a huge amount of cocaine.
Well, there you go. Well, I reckon it's his fault then.
And then she killed herself.
And then she killed herself?
Yes.
Ah, I didn't know it was a murder-suicide.
I think. No, not straight afterwards.
Oh, right, okay. Right.
Fairly certain she... Fucking hell. I wish I could find that
Imagine
initial...
you killed Lionel Hutz.
I know.
It's such a fucking... I think it's probably as bad as banging Lionel Hutz. I reckon, so it's his fault anyway, then is what we're saying.
Did she... Wait a minute. She must have died. I'm just trying to find
No, I want to know. The people want to know. Phil Hartman.
It's just about the response then, so...
yeah, you have to go into her Wikipedia page if she has one.
Oh, I'm going.
Yeah. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
So you just got into the wrong person.
Do you think she'll have one? Are you allowed? I suppose you are allowed that.
Depends. Sometimes you do have.
You must be allowed
them. You are allowed them. But just sometimes.
Yeah, because fucking OJ had a... She's not got a...
Orange juice.
She's not got a link thing. Bryn Omdahl. Let's type her in. Bryn
She better be
Omdahl.
with a name from that. She sounds normal.
Yeah, 1998, 28th of May. So not long afterwards.
Okay, right. Okay, nice.
I mean, that's proper, but that's proper mob ending as well. Once between the eyes, once in the throat, and once in the chest.
Double tap,
Jesus
triple tap.
Christ, like that's not. That then becomes less
You're a
of
voice actor. You fucking
Aye,
wank. She probably is if she hates his fucking.
But that's when it's not a crime of passion. Then it's a premeditated. You don't suddenly. Yeah. There's not an argument. You're both going for a gun, or she goes for a gun. He tries to wrestle it off her and ends up shooting him in the chest. That's cold going in the middle of the night. One in the head, one in the throat, one in the chest. You're like, Jesus Christ, woman.
Mad. Jesus.
I don't know where I got the idea that it was a dude. I must have just saw the name and just assumed that was a dude's name.
Seems like something a dude would do.
It does actually.
That's probably
it seems too violent.
You probably read all that and went, all right, jealous of the career, couldn't get it of his own, went in the night and shot them. I was like, that sounds like a begrudged father or husband rather than thing. There's not many.
It seems too violent for a woman to do, doesn't it? Yeah,
because it didn't involve his cock. It's not like Lorena Bobbitt. We cut a cock up and chuck
exactly.
It's
exactly.
It is Lorena Bobbitt. Yeah. That was a fucking bizarre one to pull it.
Loretta Bobbitt.
Is it
Loretta? Loretta or Lorraine? Lorraine Bobbitt? Maybe Lorraine Bobbitt. Definitely Bobbitt.
A Bobbitt, anyway.
Definitely a Bobbitt.
Bobbitt.
Less of a Bobbitt now, but yeah, it doesn't seem like. And also, not to be sexist about it, but I wouldn't trust a woman to hit someone between the eyes. It would have made sense if she'd have caught him on the shoulder, but was aiming for the eyes. I'm just saying.
Fuck's sake.
Not the greatest shot.
Do you reckon she did it from distance, though?
What, do you like, on the neighbour's roof?
No, I mean, like...
Oh, I think she went right up.
Placed it on between... I was like, how do you miss those?
That's a good point.
If you basically touch it. But I wouldn't touch his fucking head because he'd wake up. So she must have had just a fucking, like...
Yeah. But if she must have been fucked up. To shoot someone between the eyes and then go, I better make sure. Throat, chest. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
The throat seems... Not that being shot between the eyes in your sleep is unnecessary, but...
No, the throat seems worse, doesn't it?
That was for you.
Yeah.
that was for you. That was for the voice acting work, you piece of
downbeat way to end this.
Yeah.
What?
Jingle all the way, ladies and gentlemen.
What a, honest to God, what a, like, genuinely,
There's a lot
what a mad film.
There was actually too much to unpack there. There was actually like, because you could have we could have went down the drug Santa route.
Oh,
We could have the thing you could have went down the pedo route.
Yeah.
You could have down the rape route.
Yeah.
The assassination. And
We
there's
could-
Jerry Adams.
we can also see the fact that actually no one is a good character in this film.
Not
I don't
really.
even like Darth Vader in this film.
yeah, the kid.
He's annoying as fuck and very, very demanding. A very demanding child, which
Yeah,
you
that's right.
see later in life. He becomes.
Yeah,
this is the
Sinbad's not
start.
good.
This is the descent into the dark side.
Yeah,
This film.
yeah, that's right. But Sinbad's bad. Arnie's bad. The mother's
Sinbad's
not
really
great.
bad. The
kid-
mum's not nice.
The next door neighbor's a rapist.
Yeah.
Even like.
The reindeer's a prick.
Yeah, the reindeers are prick. The guys at the shop are all like, there's not even the
The
people working.
DJ's a wanker.
Policeman.
Policeman's a bell end. The fucking guy that plays Booster, the canine bear type fucking sidekick to Turbo Man, is a drunk,
All the
chain
Santas
smoking
All the
wank.
Santas are drug dealers,
Aye.
essentially, or like a black market thing, remember?
All the wee dwarfs that play the Dementor's minions, they're all arseholes.
That's not. There's not one.
Gale
nice,
Force is probably a prick.
yeah, Gale Force is the only one that. But really,
Phil Hartman's wife's an
I
arsehole.
feel like Gale Force would have known what the choreography is going to be. They're bound to tell him what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So when he sees that kid hanging off a fucking building, he shouldn't be going like, don't worry, it's all
Yeah.
part of it, kids.
Yeah.
He's bound to know, right, something's
Aye.
horrific happened here.
But then the cop doesn't know because the wife says,
aye.
"That's my child up there," and he goes, "He's doing great," and you're like, "What?
How is this part
What
of it?
kind of health and safety has gone through this? Where we've got a child climbing a Christmas tree atop a building."
It's all part of it, don't worry. How's it part of it?
I know.
He wasn't training for this. How's it part of it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ Almighty, what a film! Right, next week it's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Good, yeah. I said it in a thing going, like, it's Christmas party, Christmas vacation.
Christmas Vacation, which, there's a lot of wild shit in that.
yeah.
A hell of a lot of wild shit in that as well. And Randy Quaid.
And Randy's
So
back. That's
another
right.
fucking lunatic we've got in it. So,
Right,
and that'll be our Christmas week episode.
yeah, jump on
Patreon,
it,
join.
Yeah,
all that
we're
kind of
going
stuff.
to do.
Also, we need to draw. Will we do that next week? The Patreon.
I
you have
the
them,
list, so I was going to draw it before V for Vendetta.
right? Because we're going to go and do V for Vendetta finally. Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to change, so
Yeah.
I'm not wearing a Christmas jumper for V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
So, and that's it'll be a good episode because normally with these extra episodes, we've not had that much to talk about because we hate the film, and I did hate the film, but I actually quite have a lot to talk about with it.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
So we got V for Vendetta. Yeah, we'll draw the Christmas film
Yeah.
and that. And we'll
V
put
for
it up on-
Vendetta Patreon episodes, and then another Patreon episode next week. I'm going to try and think of a Christmas challenge for us to do next week.
Okay, perfect. That's
Aye.
good.
And then
Shut
apart
it
from
up,
that,
yeah. Or, yeah. Merry Christmas.
yeah, and a Happy New Year.